One TV special report.
Yes, Honorable Vicky Suiso.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. I don't have any objection to these barangay ordinance, Mr. Chair, but I already had two questions or queries regarding this. First, if this is mandatory or is this is encouraging only? Because if we have it mandatory, the second question lies on what particular method are they going to do in their gardening or in their planting of the vegetable because Katadman is a very kind of daghan kay wala dili dito inog squatter, pero I think we have a problem sa ilahang mga asa sila magtanong because ang ilang mga balay halos nagdikit-dikit, excluding only katong sa mga arak-arak o mga dagko property, they can do it, pero sa mga squatter or katong dapit sa tulay, I don't know, so ni pagtanong nga may available land, so probably it could be vertical. So that would be the case, and then if it's encouraging only or mandatory, dapat tanan. That would be my question, Mr. Chair.
Okay, may we hear from the proponent, Honorable John Sakin. Your response, please.
Yes, Honorable Chair. Because under the law, Honorable Chair, we do not force the constituent to plant a vegetable, only to encourage, Honorable Chair. Thank you.
Okay, Honorable Vicky, are you satisfied with this answer?
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Chair. I just hope na it's encouraging kay if this will be the basis nga dili maisuhan og barangay clearance or any other clearances from the barangay kay wala ning tanong because it's mandatory, I think we have a problem with that. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you. Any other observations?
Honorable Chair, I join
yes, Honorable Salvador, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Regarding lang po aning ordinance, sa ordinance number 3 of sa barangay Katadman, Manabay, in planting of at least 3 kinds of vegetables. Sa actual lang yun, Mr. Chair, tanaw na ko medyo complicated ni siya nga patamnon yun siya nga gi-required kay sa nakita nako sa barangay Katadman, siguro majority is o di man majority, almost naa sa mga squatter nga area nga walay yuta, then mostly indigent nga mugas to biya po siguro ang mga household ani kung magtanom sila ani nga kuan. Siguro second kuan ko ni from Konsehal di Gizwiso nga ato lang i-encourage, dili lang nato i-mandatory. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay, Honorable Majority Floor Leader.
Honorable Sir, I join my colleagues on their inputs on this. So, next session, we'll schedule this to priorities for the second reading. However, during the people's hour, we'll have to inquire from the barangay officials about these ordinances. So, inquire ta kung landagan ta sa people's hour, so we could act on these ordinances during the second reading na. Anyway, napunta na sa people's hour, so second reading maka-act na ta. What will be our decision on ourselves. So, we encourage the agenda next session for second reading these ordinances. In the meantime, we invite the officials as well as the SHIMO appeal for this ordinance letter B. We can also invite the public agriculture. No? Oh, kasi isa sa karon sa if you request please Secretary of the Mayor to the business of the public head or his representative of the Department of Agriculture sa NGO para palang po ta sa kasla may enforce by nani. So, that's my commission, Sir.
Okay, any objection? There being none, Mark noted. Okay, proceed.
Thank you,
Next item.
sir. We now proceed to number 2. Dated January 30, 2026, addressed to the Regional Director of Bureau of Local Government Finance in the office number 10, Quezon City, from the office of City Treasurer. Punes, the certified list of property tax delinquency of December 21, 2025. Honorable Sir, we can see from this letter the different example of the LGO from unpaid taxes, the property tax. Honorable Sir, the leader of the local government finance. Honorable Sir, so unless my colleagues has any recognition on this, I recommend that in the meantime, this leader detailing the delinquent taxes or the property tax be duly noted and recorded in the Council of Minister.
Okay, for record purposes, duly noted.
Thank you, Honorable Sir. We proceed to number 3. DLG Region 10 Memorandum dated January 7, 2026 with subject updated election requirements for the regional and provincial elections of the 4L Philippines. The 4L meaning Local Ladies Legislators League of the Philippines. Honorable Sir, unless my colleagues has any comment on this matter or submission remarks, I also recommend that this memorandum of DLG be duly noted and recorded City Council. Honorable Sir.
Okay, what is the pleasure of the body? There being none. Okay, so Mark noted.
Thank you, Honorable Sir. Number 4, invitation from the Department of Finance, Philippine Tax Academy regarding their live-out course with title Government Finance Course for LGO leaders and dating property valuation assessment reform for enhanced local revenue generation on March 5, 2026. It should be the concern of our LGO or City Treasurer's Office, City Assessor's Office. So, unless my colleagues has any remarks or submission on this item, I recommend that this invitation from the Department of Finance be duly noted and recorded City Council.
Okay, for item number 4, Mark noted. Proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Sir. There are no committee reports submitted on my table. We now proceed to item number 9, Current Business. And please proceed to letter C, assignments whereby we have 4 appointment sessions. Honorable Sir. I may proceed with the appointment sessions. Number 1, our association authorizing the use of the facilities of Sami City Slaughterhouse as training and assessment venue, workshop, laboratory for slaughtering, Institute Trainees of Sami City Institute of Technology. And here to chairman, the co-chairman of the Committee on Agriculture, Honorable Roger Sakin, to endorse the recommendation of this item. Honorable Sir.
Okay, Honorable John Sakin, you are recognized.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Honorable Chair, I move to pass a resolution authorizing the use of facilities of Ozami City Slaughterhouse as training and assessment venue, workshop, laboratory for slaughtering in situ trainees of Ozami City Institute of Technology, OCIT. On first reading, Honorable Chair, with reservation.
Okay, for first read, motion is approved.
Honorable Sir, on this manifestation, I move for the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules.
Okay, it has been moved by Honorable John Sakin for second and final reading, waiving the internal rules of this order. Is there any objection? There being none, motion is approved.
Thank you, Honorable Sir. Appointment session number 2, resolution adopting the Public Act number 12009, otherwise known as the new Government Procurement Act, and establishing rules and regulations as the primary framework in the procurement of goods, infrastructure projects, and consulting services by city government of Samis. Ano yan to? Chairman of the Committee on Civil Service, Honorable Rolly Pilicepes, to endorse the recommendation of this item, Honorable Chair.
Honorable Sipres, you are now recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thanks to our majority floor leader. I move this resolution adopting Republic Act number 12009, otherwise known as the New Government Procurement Act, and its implementing rules and regulations as the primary framework in the procurement of goods, infrastructure projects, and consulting services by the city government of Osamis. For first reading with reservation, Mr. Chair.
Okay, for first reading, Honorable Sipres. Motion is approved.
Due to the need of this resolution, I hereby move for second and final reading, waiving the internal rules.
Okay, for second and final reading, moved by Honorable Sipres. Any objection, comments? There being none, so motion is approved for second and final reading.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Proposition number 3, resolution authorizing the local executive, Attorney General Norman G. Pintis, to apply and sign on behalf of Samis City Institute of Technology its application as Digital Training Center for Slaughtering Institute for Large and Small Ruminants. Ano yan to, the co-chairman of the Committee on Education, again, Honorable Rolly Pilicepes, to endorse the recommendation of this item, Honorable Chair.
Honorable Sipres, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move to pass a resolution authorizing the local chief executive, Sam Norman G. Fuentes, to apply and sign on behalf of the Osamis City Institute of Technology its application.
Okay, move for first reading. Motion is approved.
With this, Mr. Chair, I hereby move for second and final reading, waiving the
Okay, it has been moved by second and final reading. Any objection? There being none, motion is approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. The last, but not the least, proposition number 4, ordinance authorizing the temporary closure of various roads in the territorial jurisdiction of Samis City for the celebration of Chinese New Year, from 17 February 26 and 26 February 2026, from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. and 16 February 26 from 3 p.m. to 2 a.m. I yield now to the Chairman of the Committee on Traffic Management and Public Transportation, Honorable Archie Romero, to endorse the recommendation of this item.
Okay, Honorable Romero, take the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Majority Floor Leader. Mr. Chair, I move to pass this written request and ordinance authorizing the temporary road closure of various roads in the territorial jurisdiction of Osamis City for celebration of Chinese New Year from 17 February 2026 until 26 February 2026 from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. and 16 February 2026 from 3 p.m. to 2 a.m. Mr. Chair, passing this for first reading with reservation.
Okay, Honorable Romero, move for first reading. Motion approved.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Traffic management and rerouting is essential, Mr. Chair, to minimize public inconvenience and to ensure the safety of Chinese New Year festivities and to maintain the flow of traffic, Mr. Chair. With this, Mr. Chair, I move to pass this written request for second and final reading, waiving the internal rules.
Okay, move for second and final reading. Any objection? There being none, motion is approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. There are no pending matters on my table under item number 10, basis for third reading. Hence, at this point of time, we now have pleasure and privilege to hear on present matters from Honorable Negotiation, Honorable Chair.
Honorable Lincoln.
For PCL matters, but Mr. Chair, none as of the moment.
Thank you,
Okay, thank
Honorable
you.
Chair. May we have a special privilege also to hear on schematas from Honorable John P. Alonso, Honorable Chair.
Okay, Honorable Dueloso, you are recognized.
Thank you, Majority Floor Leader and Honorable Presiding Officer. For SK Matters, I would like to inform that the SK Federation of Masami City conducted last February 7, 2026 a leadership training and education program to all 51 SK chairpersons in the Barangay of Masami City, held at the place Masami City. And himo sa SK Federation, at least, bisag pumanay na ang term, padayon niya po na pagkakon sa mga kanatanungan on how to lead on the respective barangays. And with that, we would like to extend, the SK Federation of Masami City would like to extend our deepest gratitude to our City Mayor, the Honorable Sam Norman Go Fuentes, for supporting our activities para sa mga SK, and as well as to our leaders, Governor Henry Waminal, especially to our Senso Pinoy Congressman, Attorney Indy Waminal, and of course to Congressman Ando Waminal, and as well as the Association of the Barangay Captains, headed of course by my seatmate, the Honorable Councilor J.J. Canlas, and the Vice President, the Honorable June Carlo Moralion. Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Okay, thank you for your manifestation. So for record purposes, July noted.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. We now have special privilege to hear on ABC Matters from Honorable J.J. Calnas, Honorable Chair.
Honorable Canlas, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Ang liga ng mga barangay na kadawat o invitation ikan sa Regional League of Local Budget Officers, Region 10. Subject ani kay invitation to seminar workshop for the manual on inclusive and accountable barangay budget management. Participants ani is ang punong barangay, members of Sanggunayang Barangay, particularly the chairperson of Committee on Appropriation, Barangay Secretary, and Barangay Treasurer. Ang schedule is March 2 to 4, 2026. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Canlas. The matter is duly noted.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. At this point of time, we also have a special privilege to hear matters concerning the indigenous people, Honorable Dick Siso, Honorable Chair.
Honorable Ricky, you are recognized.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair and Honorable Majority Floor Leader. Last February 2, Mr. Chair, I reported in this August body regarding the sentiments of mga kaaligot-gut sa atong mga tribal leaders, 9 of them, regarding their chieftain, Rita Bation. And then, again after, because it was on the headlines of our media outfit, she nagtubag siya regarding sa mga kaigot-got o mga sentiments sa iyang mga chieftain. So, with that, I am so happy, Mr. Chair. My report made a very good bitong impact regarding sa iyang pagka-chieftain because last Sunday, February 8, iyahang gitagsa-tagsa o adto ang iyang mga chieftain, iyahang gigather, iyang gimiting. So, I think that's the response that I needed, Mr. Chair. Kay tinuod, being the committee chair on indigenous people, I haven't received any report or any updates regarding the IP matters. Nagsigil ako o ingon o none as of the moment. But because of the criticism that I have launched against her regarding abandonment meetings, she acted right away. So, more again ang akong challenge yun sa ato ang chieftain, Mr. Chair, to function as an IP leader. Gidaghan kay siyang issue na dapat tubagon, dapat daghan siya pod ng mga nabian ng mga kabilingan. Kay kanin mo issue tag certificate o mahimot tag resolution, kumingking na ni sa iyahang trabaho isip chieftain sa Subanen community. Daghan pa kag issue siya magipang-resolve like kaning ilang selection process nga mahumana pero hangtod karon wala pa kay bagong IPMR. Ikaduha, kinahang ilang community development plan na asa i-deposit ni Pres Kusina ang iyahang abang mapatawag og meeting ang ilang chieftain. Ikatulo, ang kanang mga structure sa ancestral domain o mga request sa 5 ka mga barangay na hangtod karon wala pa na address o tinapon ilahang na-dissolve ng kooperatiba sa subanon nga daghan kayo sila o ganang mga kabilinggan o obligasyon until now wala pa gyud na-resolve. And in fact, ilang federation itself is wala pa gyud na accredited sa atua as na non-people's organizational structure. So these are the concerns nga ako ang gusto i-address na dili gid niya matubag-tubag na dapat siya magpatawag og meeting. October ilahang IP month, wala siya gi-conduct na IP month celebration. November ilahang IP summit, wala siya gi-conduct. And ilahang December wala sila party. So mo lang mo iyon ko nga abandonment kay wala na any dereliction or neglect sa iyong duty as a chieftain. So with that, I hope mga ako ang pag-criticize niya, makafunction na siya as a chieftain, and I will do it every Tuesday, mga update kung sa yung ginahin mo. Kung mo na rin ang pamaagi para dili ma-neglect ang mga iyang gibuhaton o iyang ma-address ang problema sa kanan ng mga IP leaders sa ato ang syudad. That's reasonable 9 na tanan ang nidool para magkatabang. Wala sila makita manggod nga tao nga makatabang kung dili mo sumbong. So with that, ang ako na gawin, Mr. Chair, is mo report kung unsay mga problema sa atong sabayan community o unsay dapat i-address. And with that, I hope na mo lihok o mo function na gyud ang atong chieftain sa ilang trabaho. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Okay, the report made by Honorable Dinke, July noted.
Thank you, Honorable Sir. Before I proceed to the final item, number 15, Honorable Sir, I would like to report that last week I was asked by our City Mayor, Attorney Sam Norman Quintes, to represent him and the LGU in receiving the award in the PNP Region 10 PNP Day. I received the award yesterday at 7 o'clock in the morning at the RHQ Grandstand Camp Algar, Lapasan, Guerrero City, Honorable Sir. The award is a recognition of the support of the LGU to the PNP, local PNP, Osamis. And it highlights the Osamis unwavering support, a steadfast partnership with the Philippine National Police, particularly in advancing peace and order initiatives, strengthening crime prevention programs, and promoting community-based policing efforts. The city government of Osamis is consistently collaborating with the PNP, the local PNP, in its contribution for the effective delivery of police services and to sustain maintenance of publicity with the locality. Actually, Honorable Sir, last year, there was an interview by a panel of PNP from the region. I was requested by the mayor to answer the interview together with City Administrator Ma'am Tisay Iwano, and we were interviewed by a panel headed by the DRDO, the number 3 man in the region of the PNP, Ken Manja, and a panel of interviewers from different departments of the region, Honorable Sir. And as a result of our interview, they were able to determine that Osamis City excels in the province of support among the other nominees, Valencia City, Malabara City, Hingog City, and Salvador City. And we thank God that we are the one, Ejo Osamis, we are the one chosen by the PNP Region 10 as the winner of the awards. So we congratulate the city mayor, and all public officials in the city, as well as the local police headed by Lieutenant Colonel Javier Reynosa and his men in local PNP for this collaboration and partnership with the City of Ames. That's why we have this award, which is a testament to our endeavors to bring lasting peace and progress for our city of Ames and Rosia. So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for that significant report, MFL. Garbong gihapon na ito sa Osamis. So, with that, July mark noted. Proceed to next item.
I yield to my colleagues for any other important announcement or or any relevant and material information that the West Libre Report will also body on before I proceed to the last item. I guess there is none, there is silence. So I now proceed. I move to adjourn the reverse session.
Okay, session adjourned. Thank you for your time.